ibisto natin kung ano yung sikretong indicator ng mga traders on how we could play and navigate this Bitcoin market along with the alts.
This is Healthy Minds giving you bites and pieces of crypto news.
So let's make our trading more simple as possible. Join us, tara na! So for today, just like what we mentioned, we'll try to share to you guys what is this secret indicator that will help us all on how we could navigate this market, especially when it comes to Bitcoin and the altcoins. This is going to be a good observation on your end as well to see how these indicators affect the behavior and the character of the market. So for today, pasisimplihin natin yung inyong perspective when it comes to trading, and it will help you ride every trend in Bitcoin along with the altcoins. Tara, umpisahan na natin to. But before that, I'd like first to share what's going on the coin market cap. We're still up by $2.88 trillion on our market cap. And the dominance is down now to 43.6. So it seems like altcoins will starting to pump up as we goes down with the BTC dominance. Again, ang characteristic nito is it means that the investors are trying to be more riskier when it comes to investing and doing tradings. That's why they are now concentrating to altcoins instead of Bitcoin. And then with that, we also tried to see here the fear and greed index, and we are on the greed part. Yesterday it was up to 78, and now we're down to 72. So it seems like the sentiment is still in the positive side. Meanwhile, just like what we always do, we try to observe this whale and starting to accumulate again from 49,000 plus. 47,000 plus, and August 28, yesterday, it bought again at 49,000. So it seems like this whale is preparing again to ride this trend after selling his Bitcoin, 1,500 Bitcoin at the range of 48,500 plus. So for the past days, since July 27, this whale is actually sold already total of 7,500 Bitcoin. And just like what she said, it seems like the confidence is back again in the markets. That's why it's starting again to accumulate more BTC. And finally, with Bitcoin, let's start showing this tool that I'm mentioning. If you will guys notice, every time we do some trading, we always use this Fibonacci retracement or the Fibonacci extension. Why do we use this in the first place? First, we need to identify and we need to recognize that Fibonacci is actually part of the grand design of the universe, the nature, and everything that we have in this world, including the design of our palm of our hand, the distance between our eyes, our ears, even included with the flowers and everything. So this only shows how validate is this rule, including in trading. So with that, I'd like to show this very simple analogy on how we can utilize this Fibonacci. And right now we are on the daily time frame. We are trying to check Bitcoin on how does it react and behave every time it reaches certain points of Fibonacci extension or Fibonacci retracements on this case. So here from top to bottom, during December 2013, it reaches all-time high during that time. And then it retraced down till January 2015. So it went down for almost 87%. So since then, it started to reaccumulate and bounce. But notice after hitting the golden ratio at 0.65 and 618, notice that there is a strong resistance. So after bouncing here, we went down, and since then, it started again to create another uptrend. So you notice this thing here. So I would like to emphasize the golden packet. So try to remember the 0.65 and 0.618. In relation to that, the extension of that golden packet is 1.618. And notice what happened here. After it retraced back, it bounced, it reaches again, created another all-time high. And notice where it bounced back. It bounced back to 1.618. See that behavior? So every time we hit this 0.618 golden packet ratio and then hit the 1.618, move and create another all-time high, it respects it, go down and do the retest before it moves up again, creating the all-time high during the 2017-2018 mark. So from here, let's see what happened after this run. So using again fib extension, we measure it from top to bottom. This time around, we went down up to almost 84%. And notice what happened. So from there, it went up again, test the golden ratio, and after that, it went down. And see what happened next. After it retraced, it goes up, breaks the all-time high, does a little bit testing here, and created another all-time high. And see where it retraced back. It traced back again to 0.168. And then created another all-time high. This recent all-time high around $64,000. And from here, let's see what would be the next behavior of Bitcoin again. So I hope by now you'll be able to recognize the importance of this fib. From top to bottom again. See, where did we stop? Right now, we are testing the 0.618 again. And what we are expecting here? Well, just like what we saw from the previous years, after testing this previous 618 pocket, we are expecting either a sideways action or a retracement. Maybe it might go down up to 42, 44. So that's right now we are testing the 45, 46,000 support, but there's still a possibility that we might run for a little bit sideways. This is gonna be the time correction, or we could actually go down to this level of support before we goes up again and create another all-time high. And there's a big possibility that we will break again this 618 and then do another retest before it do its final run for its all-time high on this cycle. So this is going to be a test of the 618 golden pocket ratio. And from there, we could expect, if we're going to base this on the previous things that happened, though we are not saying that it will exactly happen just like what happened before, but as we know, time rhymes with each other. So the history might rhyme again this cycle. But right now, the big test is for us to break this 618. And let's see, try to play around this one. Let's do some another measurement here from the bottom to top. And notice where is the 618 golden ratio went down. So it went up to trying to verify this one. So if this might go down, the support that we're looking is the level of 0.3182 fib, 0.5 fib, and the low is going to be a strong support is at around 37,000. So there's a possibility that either, as I said, we run in a sideways action or time-based correction. And if this will not, if this will go down and breaks down, the possible next target is the 382. Still, if it goes down, the 0.5 fib at 39,000, 40,000. And then finally, the golden pocket ratio again, around 37,000 before we might have a strong bounce upward. So this is the possibility that we're checking in order for us to do and respect this fib. But I hope you could see why it's so important for us to identify this indicator and how it makes things very simple. And with that, of course, we would like also to ensure that this fib actually correlates with the support and resistance, and check how does it response every time we hit this fib. We could see here another response goes down, another test, respect the golden ratio, goes up again. And this fib is actually telling us in relation to the support and resistance how important it is. So if you could identify the support and resistance on each wave or trend, this fib will help you sealing this trend and on how you could navigate and play this market. So I hope this will help you identifying the trend. So that's it for today. Again, if you wish to add your altcoins on our list, then feel free to comment down below and let's talk about it. And maybe next time we're going to talk about Ethereum, Litecoin, VeChain, Seal, Qcoin. These are the coins that are pumping lately and creating new all-time high. We also have Loopring, we have also Engine, and then we do have Axie. We could even talk about SLP. So make sure you subscribe, you like it, and share it, and let's make this community stronger. Once again, this is Henry of Healthy Minds. Ciao.
This is Healthy Minds saying we're not a financial advisor, so always do your own